Imagine waking up to a quiet house, no one else stirring, just the gentle hum of the refrigerator. For many of us over 60, this is our daily reality. Perhaps a beloved partner has passed on, children have moved far away, or life has simply led us to this independent chapter. While the freedom can be wonderful, that quiet can sometimes feel deafening. Can't it? A silent ache of loneliness, a subtle feeling of being adrift, wondering if the best years are behind you. It's a painful reality that many face. The fear that living alone might mean a life of isolation rather than one filled with joy and purpose. But what if I told you that this chapter, living independently, could actually be one of the most fulfilling and vibrant times of your life? That the secret to happiness isn't about who you're with, but how you choose to live each day. In this video, we're going to look at 5 simple, yet profound tips that will transform your experience of living alone after 60, helping you embrace happiness and fulfillment like never before. Stick with me until the very end, because I promise, there's something waiting for you that will truly surprise you about this journey. So, let's dive right into our first tip. Something that can truly rekindle your spirit, reconnecting with your purpose and passion. Think back for a moment. Before the responsibilities of raising a family, before the demands of a career, what truly lit you up? Was it painting, gardening, reading historical novels, tinkering with old radios, or perhaps learning about faraway cultures? Often, as life gets busy, these personal passions get pushed to the side, gathering dust in the corners of our minds. But now, with the unique freedom that living alone can offer, you have a golden opportunity to dust them off, or even discover brand new ones. This isn't just about hobbies. It's about finding that spark that gives you a reason to get up in the morning, a project to look forward to, something that engages your mind and heart. When you have a purpose, even a small one, it fills that quiet space with meaning. Perhaps you always dreamed of writing a family history, or finally learning to play the piano that's been sitting in the corner. Maybe it's volunteering at your local library, helping out at an animal shelter, or joining a community garden project. These aren't just ways to pass the time. They are ways to contribute, to learn, to grow, and to feel valuable. To put this into action, start small. Don't feel pressured to pick up a grand, complex project immediately. Begin by simply reflecting what genuinely interests you. What activity makes you lose track of time? Once you have an idea, take one tiny step. If it's painting, buy a small sketchbook and a set of watercolors. If it's gardening, pot a few herbs on your windowsill. If it's volunteering, make a phone call to a local organization. The key is to start, even if imperfectly. Think of dear Margaret, who, after her husband passed, felt a profound emptiness. She'd always loved to sing but hadn't done so publicly in decades. She bravely joined her local church choir. It wasn't about being a soloist. It was about the joy of creating music with others, the challenge of learning new pieces, and the sheer delight of rediscovering a part of herself. That one step transformed her week, giving her something uplifting to look forward to and a sense of belonging. Finding your passion or purpose fills your days with genuine zest, far beyond just passing the hours. It reminds you of who you are, beyond just your roles. Now, while reconnecting with your inner passions is vital, humans are inherently social creatures, and that brings us seamlessly to our second crucial tip: cultivating a strong and diverse social network. Beyond just your immediate family, it's a common misconception that living alone means being isolated. True isolation isn't about being physically by yourself. It's about feeling disconnected from others. Our family is precious, of course, but relying solely on them for all your social needs can sometimes put a strain on those relationships and still leave gaps. A rich social tapestry includes friends, acquaintances, and community members who share common interests, provide different perspectives, and offer various forms of companionship. Think about the sheer variety of connections you can have. There's the friend you go for a weekly coffee with, the neighbor you wave to and chat with over the fence, the group you play cards with, the fellow members of your walking club, or even the familiar face you see at the supermarket checkout each week. Each of these interactions, no matter how small, contributes to your sense of belonging and well-being. It's like building a strong support system around you, a web of connections that catch you when you stumble and celebrate with you when you succeed. The actionable steps here are about actively seeking out opportunities for connection. Did you know many local community centers offer classes for seniors? From gentle yoga to craft workshops, perhaps your local library hosts a book club or a weekly discussion group. Churches, synagogues, and other faith-based organizations often have vibrant social calendars. Don't underestimate the power of simply taking a walk in your local park and striking up a conversation with someone walking their dog. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Think of John, who used to dread weekends in his quiet house. He decided to try out a local bridge club, something he hadn't played in years. He was nervous at first, but within weeks, he wasn't just playing cards. He was laughing, sharing stories, and even meeting for lunch with his new bridge partners. These connections became a cornerstone of his week, proving that you're never too old to make new friends. The key is to be open, to put yourself out there just a little bit, and to remember that most people are just as keen to connect as you are. Building these varied relationships nourishes your spirit and combats that quiet sense of loneliness. Now that we've talked about finding purpose in your days and nurturing those vital friendships, let's explore something that might initially seem a bit daunting to some, but truly opens up a world of connection and possibility. We've covered the importance of rekindling your passions and building a diverse social circle. But what if getting out and about isn't always easy? Or you have family and friends scattered across the country, or even the world? This brings us to our third powerful tip: embracing digital connections safely and effectively. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, all that technology is too complicated for me, or I'm not interested in spending all my time staring at a screen. And that's perfectly understandable. But hear me out. Technology isn't just for the young. It's an incredible bridge that can keep you connected, informed, and entertained, all from the comfort of your home. It's not about replacing face-to-face interactions, but enhancing them and opening up new avenues when physical presence isn't possible. Imagine seeing your grandchildren's faces light up on a video call, sharing stories with them in real time, no matter how many miles separate you, or joining an online group dedicated to your favorite hobby, perhaps knitting, gardening, or a historical society where you can chat, share ideas, and learn from people all over the globe. These aren't just futuristic dreams, they are everyday realities for millions. And they can be for you too. Platforms like WhatsApp, Zoom, or Facebook Messenger make video calls incredibly simple. Most of these apps are designed to be user-friendly, and often, a patient family member or a helpful friend can give you a quick tutorial to get started. Don't hesitate to ask for help. There are many resources out there, including community centers and libraries that offer basic tech courses specifically for seniors. Think of Mary, who felt terribly isolated after her eyesight made driving difficult. Her granddaughter helped her set up a tablet and showed her how to make video calls. Suddenly, Mary was not only seeing her family regularly, but she also joined an online book club that met weekly on Zoom. She rediscovered her love for reading and found a new circle of friends, all from her living room. It gave her a sense of purpose and connection that she thought she had lost. The key is to start small. Perhaps just learning how to send a text message to a loved one, or making your first video call. You don't need to be an expert. The goal is to use technology as a tool to combat loneliness and expand your world, not to become overwhelmed by it. It can provide entertainment too. From online puzzles to listening to your favorite music or watching documentaries on platforms like YouTube, just like you're doing now. It allows you to stay current, learn new things, and engage with the wider world without ever leaving your front door, providing a sense of independence and empowerment. Now, while connecting with the outside world is vital, your inner world, your home, is equally important. This leads us to our fourth crucial tip: creating a nurturing home environment. When you live alone, your home isn't just a place where you reside. It becomes your sanctuary, your personal haven, a reflection of your comfort and peace. It's where you relax, pursue your hobbies, and recharge. Making it a place that genuinely brings you joy and ease can profoundly impact your daily happiness. Think about how your surroundings affect your mood. A cluttered, dark, or uninviting space can subtly drain your energy and make you feel less inspired. Conversely, a clean, organized, and personalized space can lift your spirits, promote relaxation, and make you feel secure and content. This doesn't mean you need to embark on a massive redecoration project or spend a lot of money. Small, thoughtful changes can make a world of difference. Start by decluttering. Removing items you no longer need or use creates more physical and mental space. Donate things, pass them on to family, or simply organize them neatly. A tidy environment can feel incredibly calming. Next, personalize your space. Display photographs of loved ones. Showcase cherished mementos from your life journey, or arrange your favorite books. Bring in elements of nature, like a potted plant, a vase of fresh flowers, or even a simple bowl of polished stones. Ensure you have good lighting. Natural light is wonderful, but comfortable lamps can make evenings feel cozy and inviting. Create a dedicated comfort zone. A cozy armchair with a soft blanket and your favorite reading lamp, or a spot by a window where you can enjoy a cup of tea. Think of Robert, who, after moving into a smaller home alone, felt a bit lost. He slowly started to arrange his cherished books, display his collection of interesting rocks, and place family photos in prominent spots. He added a small, comfortable recliner in a sunny corner. His small flat transformed from just a place to live into a warm, inviting home that truly felt like his own. He looked forward to returning to it each day. A home that feels like a haven truly supports your well-being, making solitude feel comforting rather than lonely. It allows you to be truly at peace with yourself, within your own four walls. Next, we'll dive into our final tip, one that underpins all the others and is perhaps the most fundamental for living a truly happy and fulfilled life, especially when living alone. So, we've explored the power of reconnecting with your passions, building a vibrant social network, embracing the wonders of digital connection, and creating a truly nurturing home environment. Each of these tips, woven together, builds a strong foundation for a fulfilling life alone. But there's one more crucial element, a cornerstone that supports all the others and ensures you have the energy and resilience to truly enjoy this chapter. Prioritizing self-care and holistic well-being for your mind, body, and spirit. When you live alone, it can sometimes be easy to let routines slip, to skip a meal, or to postpone a walk. There's no one else to hold you accountable, no one else to notice if you're not looking after yourself. But consistent self-care isn't a luxury. It's an absolute necessity. It's the fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly, allowing you to engage with your passions, connect with friends, learn new technology, and appreciate your home. Self-care encompasses so much: what you eat, how you move, how much you sleep, and how you manage your thoughts and emotions. Let's talk about your body first. Gentle, consistent movement is incredibly important. You don't need to run a marathon. Simple daily walks, even just around your garden or down the street, can boost your mood, improve your circulation, and keep your joints mobile. Perhaps a chair yoga video on YouTube, or some light stretching while you watch the news. The goal is to simply move your body in a way that feels good to you. And nourishing your body with wholesome food matters too. When living alone, it's easy to fall into the habit of quick, less nutritious meals. But taking a little time to prepare simple, fresh food, perhaps a hearty soup, a colorful salad, or some grilled fish and vegetables, makes a huge difference to your energy levels and overall health. And don't forget the power of good sleep. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. And make sure your bedroom is dark and quiet. Now, for your mind and spirit. Engage your brain with puzzles, reading, or learning something new. Whether it's a language, a craft, or an online course, practicing mindfulness, even for just a few minutes a day, can bring a profound sense of calm. This could be simply focusing on your breath, listening to the sounds around you, or savoring a cup of tea. It's about being present and appreciative. Also, consider activities that bring you pure, unadulterated joy. Is it listening to your favorite music, dancing around the kitchen, or spending time in nature? Make time for these simple pleasures. And crucially, don't neglect regular health checkups. Even when you feel fine, preventative care is vital. Your doctor is your partner in maintaining your well-being. Think of David, who had always been active, but found himself spending more time on the sofa after retirement and living alone. He started with just a 5-minute walk around the block each morning. Slowly, that grew to 15, then 30 minutes. He also decided to cook one new healthy recipe each week, looking up ideas online. These small, consistent steps revitalized his energy, improved his mood, and gave him a sense of accomplishment. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's the most loving thing you can do for yourself, and it empowers you to live life to the fullest. It truly is the foundation upon which all other joys are built. So, we've covered a lot, haven't we? We started by talking about finding your true purpose and rekindling those passions that make your heart sing. Then, we moved on to the vital importance of building a diverse and supportive social network, reaching out beyond just family to cultivate new and old friendships. We also saw how embracing digital connection can open up a whole new world of interaction, learning, and fun, keeping you connected across any distance. And of course, creating a nurturing home environment, a sanctuary that brings you peace and comfort, is key to truly loving where you live. Finally, and perhaps most profoundly, we explored the absolute necessity of prioritizing your own self-care and holistic well-being, nourishing your body, stimulating your mind, and calming your spirit. Remember, living alone after 60 isn't a sentence, it's an opportunity. It's a unique chapter where you have the freedom to design your days exactly as you wish, to invest in yourself, and to truly discover what makes you happy. The surprise I mentioned at the beginning isn't some hidden magic pill or a single secret trick. It's the profound realization that the greatest happiness and fulfillment you can find in living alone doesn't come from external circumstances, but from within you. By embracing these 5 principles and actively choosing to craft a life filled with purpose, connection, comfort, and care, you have the power to transform quiet solitude into vibrant independence. Small changes, consistently applied, truly make a monumental difference. What's one thing from this video that resonated most with you? What's one small step you're going to take this week to bring more happiness and fulfillment into your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd absolutely love to hear from you and build a wonderful, supportive community right here. If you found this video helpful, if it gave you even a little spark of inspiration, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more helpful tips and conversations for living your absolute best life. Every single day is a chance to add more joy, more purpose, and more connection to your life. You are strong, you are capable, and you truly deserve all the happiness in the world. Keep exploring, keep growing, and keep living your best life at every age.